What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Previously, I've been working on removing the old original paint off of my wheels and spray painting them a different color. I decided to go with bronze. So for this project, I've used paint stripper. It didn't work out as planned. It was tedious, took too long, and the process was just too much. I mean, there's way too much material on the wheel to use paint stripper over and over and over. Ideally, it would work, but it was just too time consuming. So I decided to do a water dustless sandblasting. And so far, it's been pretty good. The material I'm using is a black diamond fine abrasive media. It's not bad. I feel like that grit was a little too harsh on my wheels, so I switched over onto Home Depot's play sand, and we'll see how that works. I started on it, but then it got dark and it started raining, and your product isn't supposed to get soaked because it gets clogged, and it could prevent it from suctioning the material to spray onto your product. So I held off on the project and will continue tomorrow. As for now, let me show you what's going on. So what I'm using is this pressure washer. It's rated at 3100 max PSI, depending on the nozzle tip, obviously. But for this, I ordered off this little kit off of Amazon. Cost me less than $30. And this kit includes your little suction tube, and then this hose right here that goes and connects to the tip that sprays out the material and water. So basically it just sucks into this right here, into this tube, and then sprays out. What I was using was this black diamond abrasive media. I bought this from Tractor Supply. 50-pound bag. I think it was like $9.99 for each bag. This is how the abrasive media looks like. Like I said, it just seemed way too harsh on my wheels, so I stopped using that and transferred over to Home Depot's play sand, which was less abrasive but still got the job done. The wheels that I'm working on, original color was a gunmetal gray. It's been spray painted white, as you can see in the inner barrel, so I'm working on removing that. Prior to this, I was using this Jasco Premium Paint and Epoxy Remover. It's a pretty decent paint stripper. It was just too long and tedious of a process. I felt like the black diamond grit was too abrasive on my wheels. And so I switched over to Home Depot's play sand. And it's not bad. Get you guys some coverage on that in a bit. But this is the outcome of it so far. Doing pretty good. Here it is. So what I ended up doing was using that play sand that I talked about to blast it, and it was so much better than the black diamond material that I was using. It was less abrasive and it took it right off. It was just a messy job to do, but here it is, the finished product. And then I'm gonna start primering it and getting it ready for paint. Before we get started, I'm using this right here. It's from DupliColor as well. It's a grease and wax remover to wipe down my wheels before I start painting. Right here is the primer that I'm using. It's a DupliColor automotive primer filler. And so this is what I'm priming my wheels with. Just threw on the first light coat. Finally got done with spraying 2 light coats and a medium coat on the wheels. Pretty much done with primer. This is how it looks like. Pretty good coverage overall. This is the color I went with. It's a bronze by DupliColor, made for wheels. So we'll see how it goes. All right, here's the first coat. So far, lightly spraying it on. Just got done spraying the final coat. This is what it looks like. Here's how it looks in the shade. Next up, I'll be using this right here, DupliColor Wheel Gloss Clear Coat. Here's how the first coat looks like. Here's the finished product. Clear coat, all done. If you want to see the difference of it in the shade compared to the light, this is how it looks like. Looks amazing. So it's been about a day now. I let it sit and cure for the meantime, and then I want to start hitting the inner barrel with the black color, and that's what I'll be doing today. I already got everything all masked off. Wiped it down with grease and wax remover. Now I'm going to be spraying the inner barrel with a black. For this, I'm using Rust-Oleum's 2X Ultra Cover paint and primer. Here's the first coat down. All right, just got done. Here it is. Base coat all done for the inner barrel. Here's how it looks with the final clear coat added. Just gonna let it cure, and I'll get some cinematics in for you guys.